I don't know what it is about hotels, but they always play that really good alt rock music right when you're leaving, and it's really good send-off music. It's really good feel-good music, and I like it. I'm not sure what to do today, because there's like no time left. But I mean, I've been checking my Twitter and stuff. Trying to, I tweeted at some people, like, hey, if you're still here, I want to give you guys a good goodbye, whatever. Never got back to me, but for all we know, they've already left, and I can't really blame them for that. Not a big deal. But today's gonna be, I don't even know what to do today. I'm gonna have to eat something at some point. But that's all I know, is that I gotta go out and eat at some point. And I mean, I might even just starve myself, wait until I get to the station. And once I get to the bus station, I'll grab McDonald's or something, because there's a McDonald's in the station that's open pretty late. And I'll just grab that, and then I'll eat it. I don't even know. But we'll have to see. And this MAGFest was really good, and I'm just reminiscing about it now, and I don't know if I can do that for 7 hours, but I mean, I'll do it for a little bit. So yeah, I think a lot of those people over there are leaving from MAGFest. I'm trying to keep my eye on it, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone I wanted to say goodbye to snuck past. But it doesn't really matter, as long as I see them. I don't even have to see them eventually. I'll talk to them afterwards or whatever, but yeah. Anyway, that's that for now. Some good apple crisp. Oh yeah. Look at it. I'm gonna zoom in. Wow. Oh, blurry. Ain't y'all hungry? We all wave if you'd like. Hi. Do you want to wave?
No.
Oh, well then I'm sorry I pointed it at you. Yeah, we're just at Cadillac Ranch. Getting food. Last day MAGFest. Well, not last day MAGFest. Last day I'm here. Yeah. So just about everything's done. I mean, Lucah and Jon and all them have gone off to do their own thing. I mean, they've gone off to to catch their planes, and I heard Tim's probably still hanging around because his flight got pushed back to Thursday apparently, but like, I don't know. It was weird. But whatever, he might be around, he might not be. I gotta go looking for him. But I don't know. Had to stop vlogging. I was getting surrounded by people. I didn't want to get caught talking to myself. But yeah. The con's done now. Lucah and Jon have gone. And I would like to hang out with Tim if he's around. But I never noticed. There's like nothing dividing the elevator from the thing. That's really cool. There's no like glass there. But anyway. It's just like, I love MAGFest. It feels like no matter how many MAGFests I go to, nothing bad ever happens. I mean, some kid yelling over there. Nothing bad ever seems to really happen at MAGFest. Everything always goes really well. And every time the really bad stuff happens, it's usually at PAX. And it's not like anything's wrong with PAX, and a part of it's me. But it's nice to see how everything turns out all the time. It came out pretty good. Gotta charge my phone somewhere. I have no idea where I'm gonna do that. I might have to just wait until I hop onto the megabus. And then plug it in then and let it charge on my way there. And then when I get there, I have to take the subway to the train station, then take the train all the way to wherever. What is this? It's on the ground. I don't know what it is. But I just like National Harbor. I mean, this place is so big. And I had a great time, as always. It was nice that this MAGFest didn't even feel like I was being super excited for anything, because normally at these things I'm very like, whoa, let's have a great time, and it's gonna, wow, sort of thing, right? If that makes any sense. I'm generally, because like at my first MAGFest, for example, I was literally just freaking out about like, oh my god, it's Egoraptor, oh my god, and I got to meet him in Brentalfloss, and it was such a great feeling. But as you go to more and more cons, you start to get more relaxed with these things, and it was about hanging out with friends more than it was about, meeting the people I wanted to. I still wanted to go to the Egoraptor panel because I think Egoraptor's awesome. But I think it was just really cool to go to it, and just to spend time with people. And when you have someone. Sorry about that. But when someone's mad at you for whatever reason, I mean, it's hard to get through it. So just to have that weight off my shoulders, it feels really nice. It's a whole new convention up there now. Some astronomy thing. I don't know what's up with my inflection there. Some sort of astronomy there. Ran into Egoraptor actually at the ran up to him when we were eating at the Cadillac Ranch, which I thought was pretty funny because we have the same birthday. So we're like, oh, happy birthday. Is it got like a cookie or something? It's like, nah, it's apple crisp. That's what it was. It was good. And I do want to thank Lucah for getting that for me and everything. And I forgot to tell her that when she left. Crap. But it's a good time. I just love being in this area. Although the DC area is generally pretty sketchy in itself. But yeah, because then, lo and behold, after we're done eating there, they came and they sat down with us over there. You can't see them right now. They're more over to the left behind the wall, but yeah. It was just a really good time. I mean, there's nothing super notable about this con other than, being forgiven. There wasn't something huge that made me, like, remember. Like, wow, I remember this part, like, yeah, the Egoraptor panel was awesome, the Brentalfloss panel was awesome, Happy Video Game Nerd was awesome. Recording was the most fun part, spending time with friends when we were playing Mario Party and Kirby's Epic Yarn, like, it was just funny. It was just a good time. And that's just how it was. I mean, hopefully next time we can figure out how to do this stuff a little bit more in tune. It didn't help that Jacqueline was sick. But that's just how it's been. And it was a great con, and I had a great time, and I'm so glad that I have so many awesome friends. And that's just MAGFest for you. Maybe I'll vlog on the bus, I don't know. Because I know as soon as I get home, I have to get on the subway, and then once I get on the subway, I gotta catch a train. Once I get on the train, I gotta catch on the bus, and then I'm going to get on the bus, I gotta walk the rest of the way to my house. But I mean, like, that's not far. It's like a 2-minute walk after I get off the bus stop that's closest to my house. But I mean, at least I'll get there, right? And it'll be good. Once I get home, I think I'm gonna pass out. I do have class. I'm recording on Monday, and I have class like right now, but I didn't go. And I actually got scheduled for work, and I posted about it on, we have a Facebook group for work saying like, oh, if you can't work, oh, there's a helicopter. There it goes. But yeah, I mean, if there's, I'm supposed to work today actually, but I posted on the group saying like, I can't work this. Happened before the trip, and I'm like, I swear I booked it off. I swear I told my manager that I couldn't work these days, but then I still got scheduled for it. So then I posted about it on the group, and someone took those first 2 shifts. I'm like, that's good. And then they scheduled me for the Monday, and I'm like, okay, maybe there's still some confusion, whatever. I 100% cannot work it. I'm still in the States, whatever. And then I got a couple other shifts this week that I can work for sure. So it's not horrible. It's not really bad or anything. So I mean, I'll definitely be okay. Then I'm probably just gonna pass out. Literally, I'm gonna pass out and go to sleep. And when I get home tomorrow. I'll pass out, go to sleep, and I'll see when I wake up. Because if I wake up pretty early, like not too late, I'll probably I'll probably have to drive into work pretty early to hand in a new availability sort of thing. Maybe I could email my manager, but I don't know if he'd like that, because there's supposed to be like this formal piece of paper that you sign and whatever. But I'll do what I can. I mean, whatever. But yeah, just when you're at a convention for this long, it's so relaxed that you are just ready to go home by the end of it. You don't want to deal with anything else. You had fun doing what you did, and you just want to relax. I'm probably going to pass out on the mega bus on the way home, which is cool. But other than that, I'll get home and I'll be alive, hopefully. And that's the big thing, is that I get home. Just looking at the balconies and stuff. Not much else I can really talk about. I don't even know. I might play some Fire Emblem Awakening, start going through the spot pass chapters. I don't have Paralog 17, but I have all the other Paralogs, so I'm not sure where you get them. But yeah. Everyone's catching their planes. A lot of people's planes are getting canceled. As I said, Tim's still here. Renana, or Audrey Soros or whatever, she does a lot of singing stuff on YouTube, who I met and I gushed about Phoenix Wright with. Her plane got canceled for a day. Like, it's gonna be tomorrow. And I'm like, well, now would we? So it's just interesting that all this stuff's happening, and it's because in the north there's a lot of really bad weather, and a lot of people going to Chicago are getting their flights canceled because they don't want to fly into like the ice storm that's going on apparently. And hopefully getting into Toronto won't be too bad. I mean, it's not horrible. One thing I love about coming to MAGFest and sometimes PAX Prime is that I'm from so far away, and it's a nice feeling. This is a fitting song for what I'm talking about, but it just feels good to be, to be where I am, and to be like the foreigner, to be really far away from everything. And sure, Canada has some cons, but I mean, it's not like everyone's gonna go to those per se, right? Like all Jon and all them, they're not going to come to Fan Expo or Con Bravo. Breno Floss comes to some of them. Tommy Tallarico comes to some of them, but not all of them. The fact is, I would highly suggest anyone who's a big video game person, anyone who wants to meet me, or anyone who wants to have a good time, MAGFest is great. I guess that's it for now. Maybe I'll vlog a little bit more once I get into the train station or the bus station and get on the bus. Where am I? Well, here's what happens. On my birthday, I literally just turned 22. Around 5:30. Get an email. Megabus severe weather cancellation. My bus got canceled. That's my only way home. And immediately as soon as I read that, I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. What do we do? So I easily called my mom. I've never had this happen before, so I don't know how to handle this, So I literally started freaking out. Not visually, if you saw me, I wasn't help me. But I definitely, hopped on my phone, called my mom, and I'm like, bus got canceled. I don't know how to get home. Help. And, yeah. I checked Megabus's website, and then to add even more worry in me, on the top of their web page, they say, severe weather warning, All buses canceled January 6th to January 7th. So that includes tomorrow, which means I might be stuck here for 2 days. And I'm like, what am I gonna do? So, thank God, my mom started calling around. She called the hotel across the street, which was where I am now, the Hampton Inn, and managed to set up a room with her credit card. So, Mom, if you ever watch this, I love you, because it helps. I'm getting my computer set up off here, which is why I'm looking this way all the time. I was just setting up my computer so that I can look up some stuff. I'm just looking up other alternatives and stuff. The options really suck. Megabus is the best because it's the only one that does like the direct. And it's like I can go Greyhound, but the Greyhound bus takes longer. It's like 18 hours. And, along with being an 18-hour bus ride, I have to make like a bunch of extra stops. I have to transfer in New York somewhere. I'm like, this sucks. Like, I don't want to do this. But I mean, it's an option if I really had to. And it costs a little bit more too. It's like $77. And I'm like, really? $77? My phone just unplugged. Just give me a sec. Because I gotta make sure my phone here is charging. There you go. That was probably very loud for you. But yeah, so that was what happened now. So now it's about 7 o'clock. I know some people have gotten stranded before. So I try to get in contact with some people. No one's responded to me at all except for Jacqueline and Max. That's Skype. Jacqueline and Max got back to me. They said, well, because they live in the area. So they said they couldn't room me or anything. So I was just trying to get in contact with people, being like, okay, if we're all trapped here, who wants to hang out? But no one's getting back to me. I feel really socially awkward now. But you know what? Whatever. I was stressed out. I don't care. At this point, I shouldn't be stressing out about people right now because that's a bit trivial in the moment. I mean, it's even worse because I'm international. If I got stuck here, I mean, I highly doubt I'd be stuck here forever, but you know what I mean, right? If I was here for a long period of time, it's not good. You know, you never know. International police come knocking on my door and they say, he said it was only, because I tell Border Patrol I'm going to be here until the 7th or whatever, or I come back on the 7th, and then they wonder what happens when I'm not back on the 7th, right? So, I mean, I could try flying. I'm going to look all that up now, but that's just where I am now. And I have to bring all my stuff over here, throw it all in here, and this is where I am now, so. And the thing is, if I do get on the bus tomorrow, because it let me reschedule to tomorrow, which it was really nice, like Megabus lets you do that, because they canceled it. You can reschedule free of charge. I rescheduled for the next day, and I looked into it, and they said the 7th was an option, so I picked it, and then I called them and I just said, after being on hold for like 30 minutes, I call and I'm just like, okay, it says on your site that you're stranded January 6th to 7th. Are you, like, but I was offered to reschedule for the 7th. I called and I asked, and she said, that's fine, whatever. She said, like, if it's there, sorry, I just had like a brain fart. She said, if it's there, it means that bus is still going to run. There's no guarantee that it won't get canceled, but at least for now we know it's an option. So it might still be open tomorrow, we'll see. I guess it depends how bad the weather is today. Because I guess, like, it's hard to cancel something when you're going based off a forecast, right? So maybe they're not doing it, they want to see how bad the weather actually is. So horrible weather is predicted in like Chicago and a lot of the northern New York and Toronto, and that's where the bus is going, so I got to figure out how to get through there. And yeah, so hopefully I get home okay. Thank you to Shelton at the Hampton Inn, if he happens to ever see this. I highly doubt it, for letting me check in. He was a really nice guy. He let me in. And yeah, that's about it. That's about where we are right about now. So with that, I'm going to look around, see what flights look like, and see how flying and everything looks out of DC, Ronald Reagan International Airport, whatever. It's probably going to be really expensive to get it the day before, but I mean, we'll look it up and we'll see what options are available. And I mean, thousands of flights are getting canceled, so I mean, we really gotta look into this. So yeah, well, what a great end to MAGFest, and what a great birthday I've had, hey? Whatever. I'll talk to you guys later. You know, it's a really weird feeling to think that that was the hotel I was at yesterday, and I'm still here. So, like, it's day 2 of essentially being it's the day 2 of not MAGFest but still in DC. That's what I'm calling this. I don't know what else to call it. I called down to the checkout the front desk last night. I just made sure that I could get a later checkout so I can check out at 12:30 today. And I also asked that if my bus does get canceled, I can just go down and can I just ask them, yeah, one more night? And they said yeah. So I said okay. So that's good. I mean, worst case scenario, I just keep charging my parents more money and I'm stuck here, but I mean, I'm worried, okay? I'm like, what do I do? I just want to go home. I'm getting really homesick. I was like, I just want to go home. And the stupid thing is, it all starts on my birthday. On my motherfucking birthday. Why? But yeah. That's where I am now. Now, if it's anything like last night, Megabus didn't tell me that my bus was canceled until 5:30. So because it wasn't canceled until 5:30, that's really late. Because I just woke up, by the way. Because it wasn't canceled until 5:30, I figured, well, 5:30. And if my checkout is 12:30, I don't want to check out of this hotel and then come 5:30, it gets canceled again. I'm like, great, now I'm not in a hotel again. I have to call my mom and be like, yeah, okay, it got canceled again. And I can't fly. I mean, at this short notice, and with the other planes that have been canceled, I was looking it up, and like the cheapest flights out of DC were like $750 at least. Some are up in the thousands, but none of them were one ways either. Or like, they're all one ways, but none of them were direct. They all had one stop. So that really sucked. And now I don't know what to do. Oh man, I got some bad sniffles right now. But yeah, that's where I am right now. Tim got back to me on Twitter last night, and he said he's in the room that he's in, and I'm probably going to swing by, because he said, like, oh, we'll figure out what to do once we meet up. So I'm probably going to go visit him, because, I mean, we're both here. He decided to be here by choice, because his plane did get canceled or whatever, and I'm sure he could have found a way home. But he just said, nah, I'll just stay here and avoid the ice storm, so he's staying home, and now I can go hang out with him, I guess. And that's not too bad. I mean, hanging out with Tim is pretty fun. Haven't hung out with him much this entire con. We went out to dinner that one night, but that was about it. So, yeah, I guess we can just do that. That'll be fun and exciting and fun. Yeah. Just really want to go home. That's where I am. I'm just so bored. There's no MAGFest to go to. Like, sure, I can hang out with Tim, but it's like I can only do so much with Tim. Right? And it's just like I really want to go home. Like, I'm missing school right now. Again, like I was going to go to class today, probably. The thing is that right at, what time is it? It's about 10 o'clock. According to Megabus, I should have been home by now. So now we're at that point where I'm like, I should have been home by now. And I might have to wait another 24 hours until I'm home. That's if they don't cancel the bus again. Because if they cancel the bus again, then I won't be home for another 48 hours from now. Because there's only one megabus a day. I'm not going to fly. That's too expensive. And I could hop on a Greyhound, but chances are they're just as likely to be canceled. And I mean, if one's going to cancel, chances are they're all going to cancel because they're all going to the same place. And their bus is longer, and it still costs me money. Like, it sucks. And I'm just like, whatever. So yeah, for that, I'm gonna call Megabus probably now or in an hour or so. I'm running out of space on this SD card. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later, hopefully when we figure some more stuff out.
Kevin James from Montana.
Hello.
The rest here too. His bosses,
As you can see, I've met up with Tim. And we're just, trapped in DC. Making a lot of jokes about Home Alone and whatever. My family's in Canada and I'm in DC. Oh no! I'm trapped here. Coming back to the Gaylord because that's where Tim's got his room. So I mean, we're hanging out here. I'm not sure if you can see that, but let me see if I can. The water over there is frozen over a little bit. There's like a nice sheet of ice on top of it. It's really worrisome, I mean, when you think about it. I mean, it's just like, man, we're trapped. The ice is that bad. It is really cold. Like, the wind was really getting to us. I think it's kind of funny how Tim and I are vlogging at the same time. That's fair. What's going on?